Just trust God. He's your best friend, bro. And what do I mean by that? If you want to be successful, you just need to work with God, and you need to understand what God is. Because God is the most powerful energy in the universe. That's why everybody talks about God and about having faith. Because they know He's the most powerful and He has the power to do anything for you. But you need to understand how He works. You don't know how He looks like. You don't know where He is. You don't know how big He is. So He's basically just a concept. He's just a feeling. And that's how you can become successful. Let me repeat for you. Basically, God is just energy. Because He may be a feeling, He may be a thought, but it's not something in the material world. It's something deeper than that. It's something that is not in the physical plane. And the fact that you can put things under a microscope and see that energy exists, it's basically backed up by science that there is a deeper world than what we can see. And God likes it very much when you are like that, when you live in His world, in the world that you cannot see. And the thing is, you are very aware of that world, but just nobody teaches you about it. Every time you dream about being a millionaire, every time you dream about buying your parents everything they want, when you dream about surprising your friends, about becoming the best version of yourself, that's God. Whenever you have, everything that is good in this world, that is God. And whenever you dream of becoming a millionaire, let's talk on this specific example, because I think a lot of you is what you dream of, becoming millionaires. So God gives you the idea. You can do a pizza store, you can do a clothing store, you can do whatever you think of doing, because all of you have your ideas. And isn't it crazy that some people, like, they do a brand, a t-shirt brand, and they become billionaires, and others, they do also a t-shirt brand, and maybe they both start with the same amount of money? Or just think of that. How many people started $1 million brands with no money, and other rich kids, they use millions of dollars just to fail, So you don't need money, you just need to understand how God works. And now, if you want to play the energy game, it's very simple. You need to learn that it's not about what you do, it's about the energy you do it with. There are two ways. One is the scientific way. You can have a college degree, you can have the best team, you can have money, but you're doing that because you're stressed, because you don't have money and you want more. Or if you do it while feeling bad things are gonna happen, because you put all your faith in people, you put all your faith in money, you put all your faith in physical things. And the second way you can do it, and I think you're gonna like this way, because you actually don't need material things, and maybe you're not in the position right now where you have money or power or connections. So what you can do to become successful, and that's my way as well. I did my first 20K a month from nothing. So I needed to learn about the manifestation way, the energy way, because I didn't have so many physical things that I can use. So what does that mean? That means that you need to become a warrior, an energetic warrior. And what that means is that God will give you an idea. For example, For me, I wanted to become an international content creator, and you need cameras, you need money, you need editors, you need a team. So if you want to take it the scientific way, you need a lot of things to become successful, because the videos I was making by myself were cringe, were not good, you know. So I basically couldn't have any trust that it's gonna work. And I think that's the situation for most of you. You have ideas, but you basically know that your ideas suck, that your ideas are so sketchy that there's a 80 or 90% possibility that you're gonna fail. So your brain is thinking right, because yeah, you have 10% chance to do it. You have so little chance to do it that it's better you don't do it. It's better that you just spend time with your friends and have fun instead of losing money, becoming stressed and stuff like that. But that's all the energy game, bro. When you trust nothing else but God. And when I look at my older videos, I realize that it's really God, because my videos were so bad that I don't even understand how I managed to blow up and be successful from that. But the only thing that I can know for sure is the fact that I was so grateful that God is gonna give me what I want. So I was not living in a depressed state or anxious state. In my heart, I was so happy every day knowing that God is gonna give me what I want to do. And that's a very hard thing, because the world is gonna hit you a lot of times. For example, I was risking all my money in this process, and a lot of people started to scam me when I was working internationally. So the real world was telling me, bro, you're risking so much, you're gonna lose, because my videos blew up after 1 month. So for 1 month, I just had to be an emotional warrior, you know, like I had to be brainwashed into thinking I'm gonna be successful, because there was so much pressure onto me that if I listened to the rest of the world and what the signs were telling me, then I would have gave up. But the thing is that God already started to give me some signs. For example, I wanted to rent a shared house because I didn't have any money, and I got an email, and I rented the house for a whole month, like I rented a room. And when I got in the UK, or a few days before I got in the UK, the landlord, and this is actually a very rare thing, the landlord called me and she told me, David, you're gonna be alone in the whole house, so you're gonna have the whole house for yourself. And this was such a big coincidence that I basically knew it's like in spirituality terms, you call it a synchronicity, when something is such big of a coincidence that you basically know it's God's hand. So I knew that God already gave me all the proof that I know that I'm gonna be successful. So when I went in the UK and I started making videos, and my videos weren't doing good so well, I always had that in mind, that God already gave me the sign 10 days ago that I'm gonna be successful. So if you're gonna start playing this game, because the video's gonna end soon, so I wanna let you, I wanna leave you with something valuable, something you can start doing right now. What you can do right now is think of your dream. And after you think of your dream, God will show you some signs. Maybe He will tell you, go create some stupid content. And then your friends or your brain might tell you, no, don't do that because it's gonna fail. And you're right, that video is gonna fail, but you need to do it anyways, because when you do it, you're playing the energetic game. You have the chance to prove God that you listened to Him. So do all the stupid ideas that you have in mind, do all the cringe ideas that you have in mind. Basically do everything that your intuition tells you. And I'm not talking about the bad stuff, because I believe in your rationality, that you know how to choose what's good and what's bad. So choose the things that God tells you to do, and if you do them long enough, you will finally get the results you desire from God. So you won't really know how it happened, because I can't really explain how it happened for me as well. But yeah, that's my perception